the Swiss are through to play Sweden in the last 16 after all the drama in Sweden's group earlier when the Germans were knocked out. Brazil then win Group E and the Swiss the runners-up. The Costa Ricans get their first goals of the World Cup in that 2-2 draw with Switzerland. And in a World Cup which has been heavy on set-piece goals, even the greatest, even the Brazilians relied upon one in the second half, Martin.
Yeah, there's still a major part of the game, whether it's domestic football or whether it's international football. Still very, very important. England have scored 6 out of 8 goals so far. Well played to them. And Thiago Silva scores the goal. Eventually makes the difference in the game, kills it off Serbia and any chance that Serbia might have. They having had a really good spell just before that.
Now, Matic, you have some question marks about Matic's starting position.
Well, yeah, I'm surprised at Matic because he usually can pick up players well when he's playing for Manchester United or Chelsea before that. But he's far, far too tight to Thiago Silva and then loses him in that little race. He's just too tight. He should come round a little bit more. Thiago Silva or anyone is always going to beat him a race there because he is thinking attackingly. And Matic would be thinking defensively. It's a poor goal from Serbia's viewpoint, and that effectively kills the game.
Absolutely spot on from Martin. Matic, if you're a defender and you're defending, you can't let the attacker be in front of you. You should be between ball and the attacker, because he's making the first move. If he's already in front of you and he's making the first move, he has that privilege. You have to follow him. Yeah. He's far away from you.
We've seen some bad holding in this tournament, but he was too honest there, Nemanja Matic, and to be fair, I'm really surprised. I mean, his arm's got to be there, so if the run goes across him, he's blocking that run. Yeah. And make him go behind you, so at least then you've got time to react.
And if he does that, it's unlikely to be, even in the day of VAR, that's unlikely.
An arm's okay, it's when it's the double,
hugging.
Yeah.
Now, that came in the 68th minute, which was just after a run of 9 minutes, where Serbia really threatened to get an equaliser.
Yeah, they did. They had a good spell, and you felt like they needed to score in it. And I was saying before, they've got to get the ball in the box because the communication, even watch with this one, the goalkeeper and Miranda there, he's just slashed at it. And this, again, with the keeper, get the ball in the box, you never know. You get something, he's passes it right into the middle of the goal. Mitrovic has got to score this. And then you get... And the last one, you get like with the cross at the end. We're seeing this one. It's a wild for me. This is a wild one. But the cross at the end, Mitrovic does brilliantly here. He gets a mismatch on the back post. I think he's got to head that back across the goal. You know, he's like 6-7 inches above him. He's just got to head that back across the goal. I think they get something there. Brazil would have really started to be a bit shaky.
Fair enough. But let's be honest, I'm not impressed by Brazil. But if we are counting those chances. They had 3 chances. If we were expecting from them to convert these chances into goals, then Brazil should have scored 7-8 goals.
Yeah. I take that point, but we're measuring Brazil about tournament winners, aren't we?
By the highest standards.
So we're measuring them at the highest standard about what's going to come in the future. So if you're thinking about Mexico and you've got Lozano, Layun, Chicharito, who are better than Serbia's strikers and wingers, they're far better. You'd be encouraged by that 10 minutes. I think if you're Brazil going into that dressing room as a defender, as a goalkeeper, you've kept a clean sheet, so you can say you're happy, but you're thinking, for 10 minutes, we looked all over the place. I mean, you said during the game they were on the ropes, they were, yeah. And you thought if they get one here, Serbia, Brazil going to be in a little bit of trouble, so that's something that they will potentially need to, well, they'll need to eliminate that before the next game, because Mexico will punish them. We'll
start thinking about the last 16 quite soon, and after the break we'll look ahead to England's final Group G match against Belgium tomorrow. But if you want to watch Gareth Southgate's side this autumn against Spain and win a healthy amount of spending money, then have a look at this.
Always the star of the show. Coutinho making the goal for Paulinho, which stuck them in front, and Thiago Silva converting a corner from Neymar to give them all 3 points and top spot in the group. It's finished in Moscow. Serbia 0, Brazil 2.